Good afternoon and welcome back, everyone. Adam here at Kinion Classic Cars in Clarence, Iowa. This afternoon, we are doing a walk-around startup and a drive video for you on a 1966 Chevrolet Nova Chevy II. Now, this is a 118 True Super Sport 66 Chevrolet Nova. It is a correct black car with black interior, bucket seats, and a factory center console. 327 engine under the hood. It is a period correct 327, and it has been upgraded. It originally came out with a Power Glide transmission, and this beautiful little Chevy II now has a 350 turbo automatic transmission. So upgraded transmission, which I think that's a great choice. Now, a little history on this car. I purchased this car from a good friend of mine in Florida. Now, this car had two previous owners in Florida its whole life. A lady bought this car brand new. I believe it was in St. Petersburg, Florida. And she had the car for several years until she traded it in on a bigger car. I think she bought an Impala. So she wanted a little bit bigger car, so she traded it in. A gentleman, I think his name was Charles, he bought the car from the dealership she traded it into, and he kept the car up until we bought this car around 4 years ago. We bought the car, like I say, from a friend of mine in Florida, and I sold the car to a really good customer. Interior is very nice. Just a nice, clean Chevy II that hasn't been all jacked with. I mean, it hasn't had a different rear end put in it. It hasn't had a huge engine put in it. It hasn't had a lot of changes. It's not a cut-up car. It's just a nice, clean, original Chevy II Nova Super Sport. Black. The body is super straight. It appears to have all the original body panels on it. It's always been a rust-free car. It hasn't been a car that's been all patched up and put together. This is just a really nice, clean-bodied 66 Nova. The paint and body on this car is, like I said, the body's really good. The paint on this car is very, very nice too. A couple small little imperfections I'll point out to you. It's got one small little bubble here, a couple small ones right here, and a chip in the paint right here. And then it also has a couple small little bubbles, blisters up here on the roof. It's got one here, and one here. Them are the only imperfections in this car that I see. The gentleman I sold the car to, they'd been there since he bought it, and he had a body shop look at it and told him that they'd probably charge him around $1,500 if he wanted to fix them. 3 little spots or 4 little spots on this car. But he just chose just to drive it the way it is. Very, very nice, clean car. I'll show you the inside of the trunk. It's all original inside the trunk. It does have a spare tire in there. The glass on this car is all in very good shape. It is lightly tinted. There's the inside of the trunk. Very nice, clean, and solid. Say the paint, it's a beautiful car. There we go. The door gaps, panel fitment, very nice. You can see the lines. That's the one thing about these cars. When you look at a collector car, you look at a classic car, that's one of the first things you want to look at. When you walk up to the car, you want to see how the panels fit on it, because if the panels don't fit, then you're going to have a lot bigger problems, because it means they didn't straighten the car and they didn't properly align it. But with this car having mostly all original body panels, it's a lot easier. Headliner, sail panels, package tray, all in good shape. Dome light works, sun visors, rear view mirror. 44,000 miles is what it says on the odometer. Of course, it's an old car, so we can't verify those miles. Nor are we going to tell you that they're true, because we don't know. Car starts right up. Dash lights work. Wipers work. Horn does not. Radio works. Tack works. Gauges work. Blower motor works. The heater works. Left turn. Right turn. License plate light, tail lights, right turn signal. What a splendid car. Isn't that beautiful? Rally wheels with the beautiful trim rings and caps. Sounds great, runs great. This gentleman, you know, this gentleman that had this car, he did not want to sell this car. Life changes, things happen in life, and he called us to buy the car back. Had some misfortune, and he just told us, he said, you guys are so nice, honest, and fair. He bought the car from us. He goes, I want to sell it back to you. And he wants to buy another collector car from Kinion Classics when he's in the market, because he feels we treated him very, very right on this car. He said it's a great car, and like I say, he did not want to sell this car. He said he'd been waiting his whole life to get it, and with unfortunate circumstances, he had to sell it. So let's take it for a little cruise. Drive the car with 2 fingers. Oh, by the way, this thing has all new suspension components. He rebuilt the whole front end in the car. The brakes have all been gone through in the car. The rear end is it has a 373 with a full posi unit in it. So he rebuilt the rear end, done a tune-up to it, water pump, just basic stuff. He really loved this car. He took really good care of this car. Done a lot of maintenance to it. He said just stuff he wanted to do, you know. But the rear end definitely is 373. 373 years with a posi unit. Gentleman told me that he had a tough time getting all the parts for the rear end because he did it in 2021, I think it was 21 when the right during COVID or after COVID, so it's hard to get some of the parts. So all that's been done. '66 Chevy II. I'll put it up on the hoist here in just a little bit, and I'll take some undercarriage pictures so you can see what the undercarriage looks like. looking for a nice little Chevy II, here it is. And like I say, that's what I like about this car too. It hasn't been all jacked around and cut up and highly modified. You know, hard to find a nice, clean, original car like this. Runs great. Kinion Classic Cars, Clarence, Iowa, 563-452-2450. Say www.kinionauto.com. We buy, sell, and trade classic cars and muscle cars every day. So give us a call if you are interested in purchasing this beautiful little 66 Nova. 563-452-2450. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel.